Welcome back, friends, to yet another special episode on Kadhatellaporom. Special episode 1 was a quick recap of episodes 1 to 10, while this special episode is a very spicy and exciting backstory of the Chola dynasty. This is the story of a man who helped restore the fallen 9th century Chola dynasty to its glory and power, the great Vijayalaya Cholan. Vijayalayan was the emperor of 9th century AD's Chola dynasty. When he got old, he crowned his son Aditya Cholan and stepped down. At that time, the Pandyas and the Pallavas were stronger than the Cholas, and they constantly locked horns with each other to gain control of the southern regions of Tamil Nadu. At that time, the Cholas were only in servitude to the Pallavas, and hence, when the Pallavas went to war with the Pandyas alongside the Gangas, the Cholas went too. And one such war happened in Tiruppirambiam near Maniyaru River. The Pandya army was thrashing the Pallava army and its allied forces to the ground last 3 days. On both sides, the men fell in thousands. It was a bloodbath. Near the end of 3rd day, despite the losses on both sides, it became quite obvious the Pandyas were emerging victorious, and the Pandyas' victory would seal the fate of the Chola dynasty. In their tent, the Pallava king Aparajitavarman, Gangai king Prithvipati, and the Chola king Aditya Chola were debating their option. This war is out of our hands. Most of our men are killed or wounded. Our best option is to fall back, said the Pallava king. While they were discussing this, an extraordinary miracle happened. Vijayalaya Chola, who had stepped down owing to his age and his disability to walk, somehow reached the battlefield. He refused to let the Chola dynasty die while he was alive. He looked at his injured soldiers and commanded, "Bring me an elephant." "Not a single one of our elephants survived, Your Majesty," replied the soldier. "Then get me a horse, one single horse," demanded Vijayalaya Chola. But then he received the same answer. "Then I call upon 2 volunteers, 2 brave men of my land," said Vijayalaya. 200 men came forward. "I want 2 men with a heart of steel, who will courageously and willingly carry me into the heart of that battle. Come forward," roared Vijayalaya. 2 men lifted him onto their shoulders in a flash, and Vijayalaya armed himself with 2 swords, one on each hand. "Now, take me into the battlefield," ordered, and then men charged into the battle. Like a blade snipping the grass, Vijayalayan sliced the field in half as he advanced, slashing every Pandya soldier in his way. Inspired by this amazing action, the tired and injured soldiers of Chola, Pallava and Gangai dynasty fought with renewed energy and strength. There was no backing out. They were finishing this war right then and there. The tables turned and allied forces emerged victorious. But sadly, Gangai king Prithvipati died bravely when the war was over. King Prithvipati was laid to rest in the same land where thousands of men fell. They built a memorial in his remembrance, which to this day is called as Tiruppirambiam Pallipadai. But because of the horrific incident that happened in that place, people avoided it completely. As days passed, the place filled with thorny bushes, dense weeds. The path was covered, and only foxes, wolves, snakes, and other animals walked the area. With no maintenance, the memorial fell into ruins. This Tirupurambiyam Pallipadai was the very same place that was chosen by the Pandya royal guards for their secret meeting which Nambi observed in hiding. Here we end our today's special episode. Do look out for more surprising special episodes from Kadhatellaporom channel and keep watching Ponniyin Selvan. Until then, bye-bye.